Just when you become you see your sister murdered right in front of
My child asked me to watch the show Snowfall, and he's asked me for it a few times now. I talked to him, and I'm like, finally, when I get a chance to actually sit down yesterday and I'll watch it. He's like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, he knows when you can. And he was trying to like convey to me, like, Mom, you need to watch this show, right? So I'm pretty sure that's what I'm watching right now. I went on YouTube and YouTube Snowfall. It said I had to pay for the season or whatever. So I just went to the one that's like, I think it's like an hour long and just, I believe it's Cliff Notes. Trap music is great. Trap music is fun. It's a hype beat. I do never not believe once. Jeezy, Gotti, who else is there? Jeezy, Gotti, which are my idols. Gucci Mane, any of them have never sold a sack in their life. No, they have not. Why? Because they wouldn't be so up and glorious and promoting it. No, it's a violent. When you're actually in the drug game, when you're actually selling drugs, you're never safe, you're never comfortable, you're definitely not rapping about it. That's why the rappers, they rap. But this Snowfall show, I'm glad my son watched it because he can see like the dope game's not where it's at. Maybe the music's fun. It has a good beat to it. But no, when you're really in the game, literally you have to watch people's throats get slit, and there's nothing you can do about it but sit there and watch it. It could be your dad, your mom, your best friend. You never know. But when they're just, what are you gonna do? Save them? Save them? You gotta watch them bleed out. I've never happened to me. I've never had that shit happen to me. Thank God, because I'm nowhere near the dope game. I just like trap music. I like bopping and beeping, But no, no. This show, like, I've only watched a couple minutes of it. That's why I make this video. Like, when you're really in the game like that, no, you're never safe. You're never secure. So everybody wants to be a dope man, the dope boy, whatever, selling sacks and stuff. But, like, when you're really in the game like that, like, you don't promote it. Well, you're terrified. You can't even let nobody know you're in the game. That's why I said I think rappers are cute, but they're rapping about people like Frank Lucas's and Escobar's. And my child works at a restaurant doing dishes, and he said something. I was like, Scarface started out doing dishes. He goes, ooh, Mama, Tony Montana. What is this little button about Tony Montana? TV shows, movies. So they're just rapping about that, which is cool. Like I said, no love. No, I'm not trying to hate on nobody. Nobody, no rappers at all. Like, you guys are getting your money. It is what it is. But like the real dope game, that shit's scary. So scary because your family get kidnapped. Oh my gosh, there's extortion, there's blackmail. How terrifying. How terrifying. So I said I love my trap music, but you'll never see me selling a sack or trying to make a multi-billion-dollar fortune on a drug empire. Nope. I'm a square over here. I just like my trap music. I like the beat. But I'm very glad my son can see the show and just damn, like that's what happens. Yeah. No, that's the real world. From what I heard, what I read about, like a pretty reliable source, the family that has the avocado farms, their witness protection and all that stuff. Like, nobody knows they're the avocado families. They still make so much damn money. Like, they have to get witness protection. The avocado farms. That's how just the way the world runs, I guess. I don't know. I'm blessed enough not to see any of that kind of stuff. Never been around it. Never going to be around it. But again, this show, I'm just a couple minutes into it on YouTube, and they're slitting people's throats and headshotting them just because they can. And they play with somebody's money and their drugs. So I said the drug and the money game is not where it's at. Go get your little square job. You don't got to go to college or all that. But you be corporate America and, cutthroat, not slit throats, and kick the ladder off from other people. Show your cleverness, show your vibe, show your personality, your characteristics, your skills, your talents, all that stuff. But when it comes to the dope game, you go play with if you want to, but you don't want that kind of shit. You don't want that life. Nobody, man. No way. So I've never been through any of that stuff, but I already know what happens out there. And again, when you're a pocket ace, your right hand is sitting there, and they're slit, and they're sitting there bleeding out, dying. Are you gonna, save them, call 911? Or are you gonna just rest in peace to you? That's all you're gonna do. That's all anybody would ever do. I'm gonna go finish the show.